हेलो
Hello.
हेलो हाँ जी
Hello, Dr. Rajendra Balla.
यस
Yeah, I'm calling from Saudi Arabia actually.
या
I have seen your blog in internet.
यस
Yeah, doctor, I am suffering from IBS and reflux from past several years.
व्हाट इज योर एज
My age is 33, sorry.
Okay, how much fluid intake is there in a day on an average?
3 liters.
T?
3, yeah, 3.
3T?
Yeah, 3 liters. 1, 2, 3.
No, I mean T intake.
No, I don't, I need 1 cup of green tea now.
And you have IBS since when?
IBS from past 10 and reflux from past 4 years and severe from past 1 year. Reflux.
Sorry?
I have severe reflux from past 1 year. Reflux started around 4 to 5 years back. And IBS, I don't know when it started, but recently I'm diagnosed like from 3-4 years it's severe. My mother has the same problems.
And your weight is?
My weight is now 93.
Height?
My height is 180 centimeters.
183.
180, yeah.
Your fluid intake is inclusive of tea and every other liquid?
Yes. Mostly it will be crossing 2.5. No, I don't drink milk.
No milk, no tea except for one green tea and fruits.
Fruits, yes. I eat fruits in night.
How much?
Around, you can say, half a kilo.
And that is regular since very long time?
Yeah. Now, actually, I am now following palio diet. So, in that, I am eating regularly for past 2 months. And even before night time, we used to eat food.
Night time used to eat food and the quantity was approximately this much only.
No, before 2 months, it was a little less. You can say quarter kg.
And during the daytime?
Daytime, no. Daytime, vegetables and non-veg only now.
Vegetable
Before it
means
was,
salad and
rice.
salad and all that?
Yeah, salad. Yes, salad. Now.
Was salad excessive? How much salad in the entire day?
Salad is mostly cucumber and carrots.
How much approximately?
Parsley.
How much
You
approximately?
can say that also around 300-400 grams.
That was regular for very long time.
From 2 months.
No, before
but
that.
After following this paleo, before that, no. Before that, no vegetables.
Okay, and after following this diet, you were saying something?
50% it is reduced, but still this reflux is there.
IBS is reduced.
IBS is reduced very much.
So besides this,
once I start eating, I feel very low in energy.
what is your food intake? Do you eat average person's food or you are on the lower side or higher side?
I eat now after paleo very less calorie. There is a calorie deficit actually.
And earlier?
Earlier it was more.
How much?
I used to eat morning, afternoon. It was around more than 2,000 calories. Sometimes it goes up to 3,000.
No, how much? Let's say in terms, like what you used to eat in the morning?
In the morning, I used to eat rotis or any idli like that. Afternoon rice.
If you're eating rotis, how many?
Normally, I used to eat 3.
3 only.
3 only, yes. And in between, I used to snack like outside food, like this cakes or biscuits like that.
Was that very frequent?
Yeah, frequent. And that was caused me overweight. Actually, I was 102 kilo. Now I reduced to 93.
And that is with the help of paleo diet?
Yeah, paleo diet, yes.
See, my experience is that when you reduce food intake, it helps in the beginning, but fundamentals go wrong. You might develop other conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or other things. Okay. Your food intake should not be lowered Like, what is your food intake now?
Now it is in the morning. I eat nuts and I eat non-veg mostly, like chicken or half chicken, whole half chicken.
Hmm.
Then or beef or mutton like that,
Hmm.
and with vegetables. And
Hmm.
afternoon, night it will be like sometimes fish, sometimes fruits like that.
So what you are saying is paleo diet or keto diet?
No, not keto, paleo. In keto there is cheese and other things. In paleo it's not there.
Okay.
And and actually I just to get to my initial target weight I'm doing this. Later I will continue with the normal diet. I know that this is not permanent. For the long term this is very bad.
Yeah, and I think you have already reached a stage where the side effects will start, and it's better
Okay.
you stop that as soon as possible. Because
Okay, okay, no problem.
any diet beyond 15-20 days, you now your target should be to maintain this weight. Maybe you can repeat after 6 months again. And at
Okay.
one time, at any point in time, one should not do for more than 15-20 days. Because
Okay.
whatever people I know, they report falling sick, and whatever weight loss is there, they gain back afterwards when they fall sick, when they kind of discontinue.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, I understand.
so beyond 15-20 days, not good. So far, this thing is concerned, IBS. If your fluid intake is on an average about 3 liters, have you worked out very clearly? It is 3 liters. It is not more than that.
Yeah, yeah, it is only 3 liters. And one more thing, I
Hmm.
have high uric acid in the blood before. Now I didn't check for past 6 months. And because of that, doctor always suggested me to drink more water.
So, what was the fluid intake at that point in time?
Normal, it was not much. Like every day you should eat non-veg, that's it.
Every day?
And not every day like red meat. Yes, non-veg I used to eat every day,
Not,
but
no,
not
no,
like
no.
red meat every day.
Not red meat. I am talking about the fluid intake. Was it more earlier? Let's say 2 years back.
No, no, no. Fluid intake was the same, maybe 2 liters, that's it, not less than that. Fluid intake was there. But the thing is, uric acid was increased.
Okay. Now, what can be done is that you can have 3 liters of fluid or water on day one, and only half liter of
Okay.
fluid on the day two. And
Okay.
do you take water with the meals?
Milk?
Do you take water with meals or after the meals?
I take water during or after the meal.
How much?
One glass. This 250 ml maybe.
250, which includes
Ml.
during and after.
Yeah, which includes during and after.
Both taken together. It is not
Yes.
250 during and 250 afterwards.
No, 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 no. Total 250.
Total 250. That is fine. And all you
Yeah.
need to do is that walk and resting, do 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour before you go to bed.
I have to drink water 1 hour as soon as I get up.
No, 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 no. See, on day one, you keep drinking 3 liters of water, and it should be
Okay.
evenly spread out throughout the day, say 250 into 12.
250 into 12, for example. Okay.
Yeah.
Or
And
300 into 10 like that.
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then on day two, you should be drinking water only with the meals and no other fluid.
Okay. How much? How much? 250
Say
ml.
250 ml. But if you have
Okay.
reduced
3 times or 4 times meal, no problem.
3 times, meal should not exceed 3 times. Because if you
Okay.
are snacking and all that, your stomach acids are not there. See,
Mm-hmm.
some stomach acids are rerouted. So your
Okay.
digestive tract takes approximately 5 hours or more to reroute the acid. So in case you keep eating every 3 hours, there will
Mm.
be no stomach acid. It will not be rerouted again efficiently. So if you take,
Okay.
there is a space between meals of 6 hours or so, that is good. And rather on some days you can even try taking only two heavy meals. I am not suggesting to cut down on the meals, All I am saying is number of
Okay.
meals should be reduced and the size of each meal should be increased.
I got it. Doctor, is it good if you follow intermittent fasting?
You can say so, but intermittent fasting does not say anything about meal size. So meal size should not be reduced in case you are eating 3 times and you are
Hmm.
adopting intermittent fasting and going to 2 meals in a day. So you should make
Hmm.
sure that whatever you were eating in the 3 meals, you are eating in 2 meals. So they
Yeah,
should be
yeah,
in,
I understood. For example, we are following like 12 to 8
yeah,
window, 8 hours. In
yes,
that we
yes,
are
yes,
eating everything.
yes,
After
yes,
that, we are giving a rest of 16 hours.
yeah.
After
But
that, I am feeling much better with the IBS and
see,
but
the
this
best
water
source,
intake is a problem.
yeah, best thing is to do hydration dehydration, wherein you are taking about 3 liters, and on second day you are taking only 750 ml. So
Okay, okay, got it.
after few days, you will get some control on your thirst level.
Okay,
So the best cure for IBS is to give up every fluid, not even a drop of fluid for 36 hours. So that you can try on Sunday or on weekend when you are at home.
okay. So this I have to follow day 1 and day 2 alternatively, right?
You can do alternate days, or you can do even 2 days. Like one day one you are taking 3 liters, and
Liters.
day 2 and 3 you are
Hmm.
taking only 750 ml.
Okay. And after day 4, we will have to continue?
Day 4 you can again come back to 3 liters and 750 for 2 days. After 6 days, you can again go back to 3 liters on seventh day, and on eighth day you can give up fluids completely. No fluids, only you can eat whatever you feel like, but fluid should be zero. That will give you instant
0.
relief
Okay.
from the this thing. IBS is
So
diarrhea. IBS
yeah,
is
sometimes diarrhea, sometimes constipation. It's on and off.
on and off. Okay, so that should give you
Yes.
relief from both, and but this will give you temporary relief only. The
Hmm.
best cure for your stomach ailments is 5 minutes walk, 5 minutes rest.
Okay.
That you should do in the
Okay.
morning as well as before going to bed. And if you follow
Okay.
that, and whenever you get time, whenever you can remember during the day, just walk for 3 to 5 minutes. Try to do it every hour. If
Okay.
not every hour, whenever you can remember. So 2 3 times during the day, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour at night.
So I have to walk for 5 minutes, then I have to take rest for 5 minutes.
Yeah, and while taking this, just go to bed and lie down.
Later. Okay. In the morning. And I have to continue that any other time?
Yeah, during daytime, let's say if you're working or you have your own business, so whenever you get time, every hour try to
Hmm.
walk for 3 to 5 minutes,
Okay.
and then you can rest
And
or whatever you can continue doing your work.
okay, okay, okay. No problem. So morning must 5 minutes walk, 5 minutes rest. That is a must.
1 hour, like 5 minutes rest, 5 minutes walk, 5 minutes rest, 5 minutes walk, 5 minutes rest, and continue this
Hmm.
entire thing for 1 hour or so.
Okay.
So in case you're short of time in the
For
morning,
1 hour. Okay.
yeah. In case you don't have time, half an hour in the
Okay.
morning, at least 1 hour in the at night.
At night. Okay. So 5 minutes, 5 minutes. That is continuous for 1 hour. I have to do.
Yes. Five
Okay.
minutes, 5 minutes
So
is
that means
tentative.
around yes.
Yeah. It can be 4 minutes or it can be 6 minutes rest or whatever. Matlab, it's kind of like suggestion. Like it can vary also in case you come back at 8 o'clock. You can walk for 5 minutes, lie down for 15 minutes also. So approximately 6 to 8
Okay.
times it should be there before you go to sleep.
Okay. Okay. I understood. I understood. But morning is the best time.
No, both is important. Evening is also good because if you walk and rest before you go to bed, it will give you a good sleep.
Hmm.
And during sleep,
Okay.
your body repairs. So in the morning, you'll feel the freshest.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Your
And
sleep
eighth
quality
day
is
you
also
said no fluid for how many hours? 36 hours. Huh?
on. Yes, 7 day,
You said
seventh or eighth day, eighth
after
day.
8th day you are saying no fluid continuous 36 hours,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So enough day. So no fluid. Only you can. Can we eat fruits and vegetables?
Nothing. No fruits, no salad. Only normal meals. And if you continue, I would suggest not to continue paleo diet during this. Eat whatever you used to eat earlier.
Okay, got it. And this 8th day, after 36 hours, then what you have to do? You have to stop this?
You can start with 750 ml for 1 or 2 days more and see how does it impact. In case you feel good, you can continue with 750 ml for 4-5 days also. After say 8th day.
Okay.
750 ml is not so bad. It will help you in losing some more weight.
Yeah, actually, whenever I take intake low, I have this urine problem. Like this uric acid will be high, I guess so.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. In case that's why I am saying you are doing it on 8th day. By that time, your body will get used to it.
I got it. Okay. So this I should continue throughout the lifelong or this 750 ml?
I think within 15-20 days you will have substantial relief. Then on and off. Whenever you feel like you need to do it,
maybe I will do this every month like that, for 10 days like that.
Yeah, you can say that. It gives you substantial and permanent relief.
Intake should not. Yes. Sorry. For every day, how much should be our water intake, like maximum?
Water intake maximum 3 liters should be sufficient, more than sufficient. 2 to 3 liters is good.
Yeah, so 3 liters I can take other days. And in between I will cut off.
Yes. Basically, basically everything depends on your fluid mineral balance in the body. So it balances your mineral. In case you continue drinking the same amount of fluids, you'll have some imbalances. Some fluids, some minerals will be more, some will be less. Like uric acid, you're saying. There is no permanent cure for uric acid except for this one. This will definitely make a lot of difference in your uric acid levels also.
Yeah, I got it.
Drinking less water does not mean that your uric acid will go up. Rather, this is the best for uric acid also.
Okay, so this will be continuous, and once my body adjusts to this, then I will decide how I have to follow.
Yes. The basic principle remains same. Then, but you can decide whether you're doing after 3 days or 4 days or 1 month or whatever.
Okay, got it. And one more thing, doctor, my mother is around 52 years old. She can follow the same thing?
Yeah, definitely. Anybody can follow. This is I would say, in case somebody is serious and somebody pays a lot of attention to details, one can do it in the last stage also. Like if there is a cancer patient, last stage, 4th stage, even he can do it. This is best in every condition.
Okay, doctor. Okay. So, doctor, your place, is the location in India?
I am in Delhi.
Okay. Thank you very much, doctor.
Thank
nice
you.
having to talk to you. This is a very long time I have discussed these things with the doctor, actually.
Thank you.
And inshallah, this will help me as well as others.
Okay.
I will share your blog in my WhatsApp.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, doctor.